right, we're live. Hey guys, welcome to another day of No Man's Sky here, survival mode playthrough. Earlier today, we started crashing economy, selling wiring loom, and got a bunch of units. We're at 161 million units now. We got to buy a A-class explorer ship. This is our new starship, and we also started buying small inventory sized explorers, shuttles, and fighters to then scrap for nanites. We used the upgrades that they provide us and the storage augmentation to maximize our starship. Today, so last the last warp drive that we found, or the last warp drive that we did, we encountered an experimental multi-tool. Look, and even though it's a C class, this one has, well, I don't know, it kind of went down. As we purchased it, it said 900 potential damage. So I don't know why now that I reloaded, it's so low. In this system, there's also that fighter. Oh, it's an S class! It's an S class! It's an S class! And I was just gonna say, hopefully we find it as an S class. Oh, the luck we have. Wow, look at that. Our first fighter. And it looks pretty cool. Nice. Oh man, you cannot plan these things out. So we're just gonna buy it, we're not gonna exchange. Now we have two starships. Awesome. On the first load. Wow. Look at that. Okay. So forget about the Explorer, guys. Forget about this Explorer. Let's get. Okay, yeah, we're full of wiring loom. No, don't try to fill up that sentence for me. We're full of wiring loom, so our inventory is pretty full. Now I wanna be able to scrap even more starships. So like this, an explorer with a small inventory size will cost 1 million or 1.5 million, versus that S-class was 53 million units. But we got it, I don't care, because we've been crashing economy. We got, like as you saw, 100 million, 160 million units, and we were able to buy it. We still have plenty of units to spare, and we have our wiring loom, so we can keep crashing economy and buying more starships. But wow, we got it. We got an S-class. I was thinking two S-classes. No, that would be way too lucky. Okay, so let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the inventory, because we have leftovers storage augmentation units, and I really want to upgrade the technology slots first. Oh yeah, I was saying, what do you mean you cannot have 3 layers? Okay, yeah, because we learned that explorers can only hold 2 rows of technology slots. Yes, look at that. We're gonna spend them all. Wow, how lucky was that? Ah man, I thought I was Oh, we got a positron ejector here. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy a pulse engine. Nah, that's it. Okay. So let's start fixing this up. We're not gonna warp drive with this one because it's a fighter ship. Better it is to warp drive with our Explorer here because we also have upgraded the warp drive, the hyperdrive. Wow, I still can't believe the luck. My God, nice. Okay, let's move technologies over. It came already with all the thruster upgrades available, and we're gonna start installing positron here. Pulse engine here, and then what I'm gonna do is 3 upgrades and then 3 more upgrades. All right. Still have plenty of nanites to spare. Let's keep this hyperdrive over here. Photon cannon as well. So I want to first use all the upgrades over there. Yes. How epic. How epic. Oh man. Yeah, it looks so cool. Okay, let's install the positron ejector. Let's go back. Let's go back because we can install it right away. Hopefully our starship is still there. We still don't have a freighter where... Welcome, welcome guys. Can you believe our luck? Look, on the first load, we found an S-class fighter. So I was really glad that we did the economy crash earlier this afternoon because it gave us enough units. It cost us 53 million units. But we have it, guys. We have it. You gotta rewind eventually and see that because I was just explaining, hopefully we'll see one of these fighters, and as soon as I scan it, it's an S-class. Oh man, I'm so pumped now. So, but still, we're gonna find a multi-tool because earlier today we arrived at the space station and look what we found. It's a C-class though, but it means this star system also can potentially have this as an S-class. So before I stopped the stream yesterday, I mean today, I bought 80 navigation data from a trade station and then I converted it into planetary charts. So we have plenty of planetary charts to find our multi-tool in an S-class. But I want to install the positron ejector right away. Oh wow, and the rocket tubes and everything, the everything. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Let's do positron. We're not gonna do much warp driving with this, but I also want to install it so that I can tell what materials I'm missing. We're also definitely gonna install the instability drive. We're gonna need tritium hyperclusters, chromatic metal. We got a bunch of these in the early starship. That's why I landed back at base. We'll need tritium, carbon crystals, and platinum. Alright. I think there's carbon crystals being sold here, so let's check that out. But yeah, I hope you're having a good evening or a good day wherever you are. Oh wow, yep, there. No, this is not carbon crystal, this is magno gold. Okay, chromatic metal. Let's get a bunch. Not 3,000 though. Wow. I'm so pumped. And now we're gonna get an S-class multi-tool. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know, no, well, I don't know because we got so lucky now. It's probably I'm gonna jinx it. You know, it jinxed us. But hopefully not. Maybe you gotta keep trying. You know, can't give up. Okay, there's a bunch of resources here. Let's get. Okay, that's not good. So what I'll do is I'll just use this explorer to store as many wiring looms as I can. Okay, that's max. No, but it's good enough. Let's keep going. Sorry for this inventory management, but you know how it is. You gotta do it. You gotta do it to win it. Okay? Let's take this too. Why not? Wow. Looks so awesome. I love it. Orange and blue. Alright, so now we can actually install our positron ejector. We'll need rare metal. We can make antimatter. We got our teleport receiver. Unstable plasma we can buy right here. Let's install the chromatic metal. What else? What else? Okay, we don't have any of that. Let's get the unstable plasma real quick. Okay. I'm so pumped. As we loaded in. Really glad I saved in this space station, huh? Right. Okay, so we now have our what? What is it? Our rocket launchers. Now it's a real fighter. It has positron ejector. It has rocket boosts. We also installed a few upgrades, S-class upgrades earlier. All right, we can even start taking on freighters now. Oh yeah. All right, so how are we gonna search for this multi-tool? That's what we're gonna do now. It has to be on this star system. So let's pick which planet we're gonna hunt for. Probably this lush planet because um, it looks like it doesn't have extreme weather, and that way we don't have to be recharging our hazard suit or listening to the computer yell at us. No, I'm not gonna refill that. So let's go towards the sunlight though. Okay, so this is gonna how it works. We're gonna use planetary charts. And let me just start. I'll explain once we start using them. We have to land first. If you use a planetary chart in space, the planet that it finds the location is gonna be random. But yeah, welcome guys. Okay, so let's start our planetary chart. Notice S-class. Sorry, I'm so excited. Let's drop all this in there. In the starship. As we loaded in today, in the space, we saved in the space station, and as I loaded, suddenly the first fighter that lands is an S-class. Look at that. It looks. I'll show you. It's pretty cool. Large inventory fighter with a space shuttle cabin. Okay, so enough about that. Planetary charts. We have 40 planetary charts. We need commercial planetary charts. What we're looking for is minor settlements. So you use them. Oh wow, that's weird. thinks we're still in the space station. So it won't necessarily find a minor settlement, right? It can find any number of planetary locations. Let me land. Let me just get out of this and then see. Okay, it did find it on this planet. Yes, it did. All right. So instead of going to that shelter and clearing that location, we're gonna keep using planetary charts until until we uncover our minor settlement. The way it works is that the planetary chart will never find two of the same type of locations at once. So if you have a marker for each type of location, it will say no signal found. So therefore, we want to fill our map with all the commercial types of location, because after that, everything we'll find is gonna be guaranteed to be a minor settlement. Right? You'll see that in action. So we just found a minor settlement. Let's go over there, and as long as if we don't find one, we'll just keep using minor. But we won't go to the shelter. We won't go to any trading post, because otherwise, when we use a planetary chart again, we might encounter another and waste that chart. So I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but let's see. So here's a minor settlement. Oh wow, it has a shelter, it has an observatory. This minor settlement is not minor at all. It has three types of locations right next to each other. Not bad place to settle a base. Although I think the observatory, you can only use it once, so no point in keeping one of those around, right? Okay, so here we should have a multi-tool, and it's not. So again, we just have to land, check it, and keep going. Here, exosuit. And now it's gonna find a trading post. So then, therefore, we're gonna keep using a planetary chart. But now we'll never find another trading post. As long as we keep that marker available, the next one will be something different. Nothing found, don't worry, keep using it. You'll see. You see? So even if it says nothing found, just keep opening. If you have unlocked all the types of locations, then it will always say nothing found. This time, a transmission tower. So again, keep using it. Nothing found. That's why we have 40. Don't worry. It's gonna show up. You see? There, it found another one. Another minor settlement now. It never finds two of the same type. Ah, oh, she's amazing. What are we gonna call her? We can rename the starship. I don't know. I'm thinking of names. But yeah, this is the multi-tool that we're searching for here. We found it earlier, but it's a C-class. It was still an upgrade, so I just took it. But hopefully we find it as a S-class. It's as easy as that. Hopefully we'll find it in no time. Ooh. It's an A class. Let's compare. It is an upgrade. Already has an advanced mining laser. Sure, let's just exchange it. Why not? More planetary charts. Nothing found. Nice. There it is. So this is how I hunt for multi-tools. It's a long time with a bunch of settlements. Icons all over the map. But it's the quickest way, I know. Yes, I'm so pumped. Yes. Now we're gonna become space pirates. We're gonna be destroying frigates and space shuttles and getting a bunch of valuable items out of them. Especially the frigate modules, so that we can upgrade our we still don't have a freighter, but we will. And when we do, we'll have plenty of frigate modules. Oh, I forgot to. You shouldn't. If you launch and use a planetary chart, you could find one in another planet, and then you have to travel to another planet. It's a waste of time. So just land, so that in whichever planet you are, that's where you'll find the location. See, now we're getting all minor settlements. There's still a few different types of locations that we can find. I think observatory is one that we don't have yet, so we can potentially find one of those. But since we have already almost all of, oh, we already have observatory. There it is. It's really close by. Yeah. Ah, I forgot. Every time you land on a minor settlement, there's usually a buried technology. This multi-tool already has its mining beam. I'm gonna destroy this. I don't like that pulse thing. So it should be buried technology somewhere. No, the one that doesn't have it. Dude, you're out here outside in the storm, just chilling out. You must have really good hazard protection, man. Get your nanites. That's 50 nanites, not bad. Alright. Another A class. Okay, nothing found. We'll run through this, but in this very system, we already found a space station that sells us navigation data. Finally, there we go. Took us 3 this time. Minor settlement. So now we're consistently finding minor settlements one after the other. We don't have to waste time going to a shelter or going to a trading post. But yeah, experimental tools are way better. I hope this isn't the same one. It looks like it's not, no. Interesting. No buried technology. It used to be every time I visited a shelter like that, it used to have a buried technology in the middle. Maybe they fixed it. They changed it. It never failed. It never failed. Ugh. We haven't even found a single experimental. Now we're flying in style in our brand new shiny ship. We have already checked. Oh, that's a trading post. Do not discover it. I guess I teleported to the wrong thing. Observatory. Transmission tower. Miner settlement. There it is. Hey, Poppy girl. What's wrong? You're tired. I know. There's your bed. There you go. So it's just a grind. Eventually you'll get lucky and there will be. Alright, let's keep an eye out. There's one. That one's far away. You're weird. Look at that animal. Okay, yes, we do want that buried technology. This is an aggressive sentinel planet. There they go. Dude, I'm not even doing anything. Don't follow me inside. You stay outside. Yeah, you stay outside. Yeah, here it is. It's a B class. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Nope, but we're gonna leave it. That's the experimental tool we're looking for. And we found another. That's not it, is it? Nope. Training post. Shelter. There it is, this one. Nice, nice. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Alright, let's see if there's a... Yes, there is a buried technology here. I don't want this confusing me. We already have so many markers up. We're looking for an S-class multi-tool. It's an experimental. We found a C-class, but hopefully we get to find a S-class tonight. It's all a matter of random luck, so I cannot promise anything. Leave me alone. Let's see if there's another one. Nope, far away. Okay, that's it. Let's go inside. But as we loaded in today, we found an S-Class fighter, and it was so lucky. Nice, this is what we're looking for. C-Class. Alright, not good. No matter. We're just finding minor settlement after minor settlement, so it's just a matter of time and luck. But I don't know, we got so lucky as we started the stream finding that S-Class large inventory fighter that I doubt we're gonna get lucky twice and find a but that's not how luck works, you know. That's not how randomness works. We can find an S-Class multi-tool in our very next minor settlement. We never know. If we quit, we'll never find it. That's all that's guaranteed, right? So as long as we keep searching for it, it's just a matter of time. It's like shiny hunting on Pokemon. Oh, it's the transmission tower. This is not what we're looking for. There it is. So if you let those markers stay up, do not discover them, your planetary charts will consistently keep looking or finding settlements that are not those types, okay? If that makes sense. It won't find two of the same. You will never have a planetary chart that says like you have two minor settlements there. It will just say nothing found, nothing found. So if you leave all the other markers, everything you find in a row will be a minor settlement. Or any other type of location. Always minor settlements usually have a buried technology between the shelters. This one doesn't have it. So yeah, I'll be looking for those every time we land so that we can make the most out of time. We're just gonna look. Any class. Keep going. But yeah, it's as quick as that. So this is as fast as I know how to make a multi-tool hunt go. If you have any tips, that would be great too. I don't know if this is the best method. I think so though. Well, the best method is to go to No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange and portal your way directly to an S-Class. But I want to find this one. Let's see. I don't want to go to the shelter. Nice, I'm so pumped. This fighter starship will let us engage and destroy frigates. So we're gonna become space pirates soon. It's not upgraded yet. We still don't have the upgrades. But once it has a little bit more power to it, we're gonna become really dangerous and we'll raid Korvax, Viking, or Gek space frigates and steal their their resources. Especially the space frigate modules, which are required to upgrade your capital freighter. We still don't have one yet, but we're on our way to getting a really good upgraded one. So no experimental multi-tool. If nothing is found, just keep using planetary charts. As long as you have one type of settlement available to discover, it'll find one eventually, like the now. Not shelter. There we go. I forgot to check for the very technology. Come on, plan for me. Now they're really uncommon. Yep, nothing. Not at all. Get the nanites. If we run out of planetary charts, no problem. We already have a base here established on a trading post that sells navigation data. So it's just gonna be a quick flight up to the space station. Man, today has been a really good day. Excuse me. That one's not far, but we don't have an exocraft or anything like that to go and get it. So it would be a waste of time, I think, to go get anything that's 200 yards away. If I find the S-Class multi-tool, I'll post it on Facebook. I'll put a message thing here so that you can find it yourself. And I put the coordinates on Facebook. Then you can come and get it without having to go through this. That's if I find it. It's not guaranteed and it's very rare. But I think it's very unique, you know, I mean, very rewarding to find your own multi-tool after a long grind. And if I quit or get tired and never shows up, I can always use the coordinate exchange and look for one. Even though you find an S-class, it doesn't mean that it'll have the max amount of damage. But if you go to the coordinate exchange, you can get a multi-tool that has a ton of damage already. That one's not far away. This one has a lot of buried technology. Oh, we're making progress towards this milestone. We just unlocked the first stage of the extreme survival milestone. So as we're hunting for this multi-tool, making progress towards that. Wow, we're burning through the planetary charts. Okay, here's the settlement. Yeah, they have fixed it for sure. Here's one. A few updates ago, there used to always, guaranteed always be a buried technology module between the shelters. Every time you found a shelter, you would be guaranteed a buried technology module. Now, sometimes it's there, but most of the times it's not. Probably there was some kind of code programming. It was part of the blueprint, and now they removed it. I don't know. Come on, show up. Oh, man. We only found one. And it was a B class. that's it. I'm gonna go using a portal. Eventually, when we find a even better. I'm not even fond of this multi-tool that much to do this hunt, this long hunt. So let me say. If you go to No Man's Sky Gamepedia and search for the multi-tool, there's a catalog. I'll look for it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, a multi-tool catalog. Just search for multi-tool catalog. Hmm. Right, and then you can. Oh yes, you have to choose the type. You can choose experimental, or alien. Then it'll tell you which galaxy is available in. So make sure that it's in whatever galaxy you're in, otherwise you won't be able to get it. This one looks pretty cool. Oh, and also check the platform. If it says like PS4 and you're on Xbox, it might change, it might be different. Perfect. Right. So we found one. It's an S class for 7.5 million units. It appears in Xbox. It's S class. It's an experimental with crystals. Where's the portal coordinates? There it is. Location information. There's the portal coordinates. So all we have to do now is find a portal. Let's go back to our trading post. Any trading post will do. Show you. I'm tired. I don't wanna. I gave up after nothing. After not even an hour. But still, this guarantees he's gonna have a lot of damage. These are max damage multi-tools too. But yeah, what I really want to be doing is, wait, is that a minor settlement? Let's try it, man. You imagine it, the multi-tool we're looking for is in this settlement, and then we just go and quit. I was gonna say, that what I wanna really be doing is upgrading the starship. Oh, that's the experimental we're looking for. Ah, but it's a C class. Who cares? So the class has like a range of damage that it can have, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has the max amount of damage. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's wait for anyone to land. Ah, we have 3 starships. We have the Explorer, and we also found an exotic before we left. I forgot about this exotic. Well, I'm glad because that exotic looks horrible. Looks like a trident. Like what? Alright, let's talk to this guy over here. To find a portal, you will need the species specific artifact. In this case, the convergence cube. But it could be the Viking dagger or the Geg relic. I think it is. Yeah, I forget the one for the Gegs, but it's the second stage, the second level, not the one that you give them to. We're gonna need all this too. Because we'll need to recharge the portal. The portal is gonna be offline. Now we have everything we need. Now we have to find a portal. How you find a portal? You go to an observatory, like that one. Or you can use a planetary chart for ancient ruins. But this observatory should lead us to one. It could also lead us to a crash ship. Rarely it does lead you to a crash ship, but you know our luck. As soon as we want it to take us to an ancient ruin, it's gonna send us to a crash ship. And when we want a crash ship, it's gonna send us to an ancient ruin. Aha! So here, there's a shelter, and in between the 2 shelters, there's that very technology I mentioned. It's almost always there. It used to always be there. Now it's rarely there. Wow, the storm is fierce. Here's the door. A beacon flickers on screen. Received from a distant point in space. My fingers hover above the terminal, ready to enter the code and reveal the location. But what number do I enter? A390. I enter the digits. The location of a distant point in space is revealed to me. Nice, we found one. That's an ancient ruin. I thought the Korvax hated us. Earlier today we raided one of their frigates. I thought we had D ranked all the way down to 0. So the ancient ruin can be in another planet. In this case it is. Nice, we have plenty. We got quite a bit of salvage data, not bad. I'm really glad to leave that storm infested planet. It was like a storm every 2 minutes. This is the one. This is exactly what you need. So you just make your way up the ancient ruin. Oh, look at the Strider. Alright, this may be a difficult jump. We don't have that advanced jump mechanics. Nah, we made it. Oh wow. Took a big chunk of damage there. Brilliant light erupts from the ancient marker. It circles me, engulfing my mind with the memories of the voices of the Korvax echoes. The dreams of entities who once worshipped here become my own. The Atlas interfaces drift alone in the endless void. They are silent. They are unknowable fragments of an ancient whole. Yet the imprint on time and space molds our existence. They are the equation, and life is its answer. Through their monoliths, they give understanding to their boundless meaning, and that of our own. Either you choose. I'm gonna seek help with the language because I'm not gonna hunt for the treasure chest. But either one you choose, all you have to do is talk to it again. Maybe it's not this one. Alright, no matter. I know what to do. We need to go to our base. Buy some navigation data. I just didn't want to do it because it's kind of like a two-step process. So I hope to just get there directly, but you know, I should have done it from the beginning and saved time. But we're good. We have everything we need. Just gotta find that portal. There may be that there's no portal here as well. That's a possibility. We have registered this base, which will always tell us navigation data. It's very inexpensive, that navigation data. Sorry. a mission. Our explorer is still here. It's like, someone forget their starship? Oh yeah, these are mission guys. Alright, let's do some scrapping. Let's see if we can get to this guy before it disappears. Welcome, guys. For 3 million units, we'll get plenty of nanites. Let's scrap the other one. Wait, it may have loaded. No, loaded our exotic here. Although I'm gonna scrap that thing because I'm not gonna use it. We just found earlier today S-class fighter with large inventory. So this exotic is useless anymore. I'm glad I didn't upgrade it at all. Now we can use those upgrades, S-class upgrades, on our fighter over here. Let's scrap this one as well. We'll keep our explorer for sure. When we go warp driving, that's the one we'll use. Alright, let's sell. So we're about to look for a portal and teleport to a multi-tool. We're just getting some navigation data. I mean, planetary charts, so that we can find the ancient ruin. Hyperdrive upgrade. I want to, yes, I want to install it here on this starship. Because this is the one we're gonna use to teleport all around. So I'll drop the hyperdrive here. Let's get rid of this B upgrade. But the pulse engine I'll install on our fighter here. Because our explorer is also maxed out. Here. C-class. That's worth scrapping. Let's go get that multi-tool, because otherwise I'll just stay all night scrapping starships. So let's sell this. Oh no, don't sell that. gonna keep this. What are we gonna? We have plenty of chromatic metal. We're good. We're good. That's a medium one. Another one. This is an A class though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do we have our starship selected? Yes. So let's use those storage augmentation units we just got. Alright, let's start using these. Alien artifact detected. I think that's the one. I think that's exactly what we need. I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. Who cares? We'll find it eventually. Oh, emergency comms. Dude, chill. I'm not gonna fight. Nice, we're about to get our multi-tool. I think that's it, an ancient plaque. Once you find a portal, you should establish a base because once you power it up, it'll always stay powered. So you just have to teleport back to the portal you find and use it as many times as you want. I think this is the one. The strange stone marker imparts the wisdom of the Korvax echoes to those who desire it. I do not know what dialect it speaks, yet somehow I understand the story of those who once worshipped it. The Korvax echoes tell of a time long ago when the monoliths of the Atlas woke the civilizations of the outer edge. Their presence filled them with the desire for knowledge. From these beginnings, empires were born, spoke out, and fell silent once more. An eternity that cannot be quantified passed. Seek help with the language. I think we're still locked away from using a portal. Or maybe this star system doesn't have a portal. I think that's it. This star system does not have a portal. Let's travel somewhere else. Let's summon our explorer though. Wherever you want. Yo guys, what's wrong? What's up? This is why I hate mountainous planets. Oh wow. Just spot. I gotta fix this. This is annoying. You should be able to land here. Oh, I'm in combat. It's a giant. Yeah, we should be able to use portals if we're able to go through black holes, so there shouldn't be anything stopping us now. I guess it's just random. Let's look for a system that has multiple planets. Maybe that increases our odds of finding a portal. Just looking for a good economy here. There's one. Ah, only one planet. Wow. This is a really poor region of space. Here we have another one. Alright, this one has 4 planets. Let's try this. Planets, 1 moon. No special planet. Signal detected. I think that was it. Because I remember, I'm pretty sure it was the ancient ruin, the one we needed. But now we need Viking. Well, now we need the Viking dagger. No, it's a Corvax. Nice. Yeah, we already have the convergence cube. So let's try this ancient ruin. Two freighters. They were fighting each other. They crashed, and now they're both here. One kamikaze the other. He was about to get destroyed, so the captain gave the order to smash into the other freighter before they got blown up. Imagination. My imagination running wild. Quarterbacks. Now we're gonna be very fluent with the quarterbacks. There should be another. That's it. Corvax black. Whispers spill from the sharp edges of the artifact, recounting the dreams and memories of the Corvax echoes in my mother tongue. The Atlas interfaces await the arrival of the travelers, those who would seek the ends of the universe through its very core. Within the infinity of time, their arrival is probable. Their potential could know no bounds. one dimension, in billions, will receive them. Alright, I'm getting frustrated that we cannot use this to find another. Ah, alien monolith. Maybe that's a new one. Alright, hopefully this is it. At least this is something we only have to do once. Once we find a portal, we're done. They say monolith, they say ruins, but they do the same thing. I don't know. Okay, no, this one's different. I feel a faint as if my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubbles, and pop. And I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling from each gaping hole. Suddenly, metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. I wait. The hallucination fades. I have passed some sort of test. A reward materializes. Ah, so yes, it has to be a monolith. Locate a portal using one Korvax casing. Portal key ley line discovered. Fluent, learn 20 words. Alien monolith. Alien monolith. Make memory, Antonio. Remember that. Here we are. Okay, easy. Let's summon our spacecraft here. I still want to switch to this one. Alright, let's power up the portal. We need copper. Let's find some copper. Silver. Alright, let's get to that. Oh wait. There's copper right here. That doesn't look like copper. Let's go to where I'm sure it is copper. What? Are you serious? You told me this is copper? Silicate powder. That's copper. I guess I could have gotten a little bit closer, but we're here. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but we're getting a bunch, so. That's enough. I'm glad I got a bit because it takes 20. Needed 80. Ah, I was saying, like, why is it not activating? As I stand before the portal, my breath feels hot within my lungs, a burning red deep within my chest. My suit is functioning correctly and reports everything to be normal. And yet, that is not how I feel. What do I trust? Okay, now we get to enter a sequence. Oh, we don't have glyphs. Alright, so we can't do this. Can't do this. At least we have the portal. We have it activated. Hmm. Oh well. Alright, I guess we're looking for freaking glyphs. At least we found our portal. Alright, we're gonna find them quick. How many nanites we have? 3,500. We'll need nanites in order to convince the aliens to tell us where they're from. There's usually one always. So we already have a bunch of space stations. So instead of warp driving and everything, I'm just gonna jump through space stations until we find enough to unlock the glyphs. Then we'll teleport directly to the portal. I'm gonna get something to drink beer. back. Hmm, maybe more difficult than I thought. Let's go to our trading posts, our bases. Another way we could look for these aliens is through trading stations, but we wouldn't be able to upgrade our exosuit this way. So I'd rather be warp driving into new star systems, and I forgot to economy crash on the last one. Let's see. I think this is better than looking at the manor settlements, although every time we warp drive, we change the available multi-tools. That's not bad. We don't need javelin. The why? Not bad. An A-class experimental multi-tool. 500 damage. No aliens though. Hey, we have a unique Hey guys, I started getting a migraine, so I'm gonna sign out for the night. Thank you all for coming and showing your support. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. It really helps me out. Hope to see you in the next one. Tomorrow we'll continue where we left off. We'll just continue expanding our exosuit, getting more upgrades, trying to maximize our fighter starship. At the same time, anytime we find a glyph, we're going to go and retrieve it. But until we have all, and then we can use our teleporter to get a max multi-tool. But we did find this awesome multi-tool, which is really good at A class. It doesn't have that much damage. 500 is really low, but still, it's a good multi-tool. So I'm glad it's unique, and yeah. So this is Tony signing up. Hope you enjoy.